every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the...
Hello and welcome to another edition of Danny Dog Poker. And let me tell you guys, it's not until you point a camera in your face at this angle with this lighting that you realise how many chins you have, how big your nostrils are, and how badly you need a haircut. However, with that said, we're here to play poker, and poker we will play. It's going to be a fun game, it's going to be an action game. We're going to be playing the 3-5 game. So if you win with 3-5, everybody at the table has to give you £2, and the last player involved in the hand has to give you £3. We're also playing the button game, and we're also playing the stand-up game. So it should be fun, should be enjoyable. We're looking to win. So yeah, wish us luck, and I'll see you at the end of the vlog to recap on some of the hands. So, first hand of the night, don't judge me. We looked down at 10-7 suited. Well, technically it's not the first hand of the night. It was the first hand that we've caught on the vlog. We sat down with a stack of £110 initially. We won 2 decent pots with pocket jacks and 5-3. 5-3 is the fun hand of the night, where everybody's got to give you £2 each if you win a hand with 5-3, which we did. So we're currently on a stack of 200. We've limped a straddle of £2 and been raised to £10 by the maniac in the button. So with it being Daniel Negreanu's favourite hand, I believe, I decided to call with 10-7 suited, and we flop top pair. So we check it to him, and he checks back. So we get to see a turn card. When the turn card is a 2 of hearts, it's pretty non-consequential. I think that's how you say it. We bet £3, hoping that he might come over the top and raise, but he doesn't. He just calls. And at this point, it's pretty obvious that he doesn't have a monster. He doesn't have an overpair or a set or a flush. I think he definitely raises on the turn at this point if he does. So we've got to feel that our 10s are good, and we've got to target hands like pocket 7s, pocket 6s, pocket 8s, ace 9 perhaps. So we go ahead and bet £13 into a pot of 28, just under half pot, just to tempt him in. He makes the call. He does not show what he has, and we take down a pot of £52. And yeah, it shows the table that we're here to not just play pocket jacks, but to also play hands such as 10-7, because you never know when you're going to flop top pair and win. Happy to pick up the small pots for now. Wait for a premium hand, I hear you ask. Okay, well, we have Jack 4 suited, and you're probably wondering why I'm in the pot with Jack 4 suited. First of all, you notice there's money on the button, so every time the button moves, the button has to put £1 on it, and we're now up to the dizzy heights of £7. So if I win my button, I win the pot plus the £7. So when it's folded to me, I had raised Jack 4 suited pre-flop, got a call from the straddle. I checked the flop with a flush draw for deception. I bet the turn when I hit the flush, repping the king, and he called the turn pretty quick, and I had him on a pair, whether it's a king or an 8 or a 5, I had him on a pair, and I felt that when he called quickly on the turn, he had something. So on the river, I got a bit greedy, and I bet pot, hoping to get a call. However, he folds, and we just show the jack. So this is a fun hand. We flopped the flush draw with a straight draw. We had called a bet on the turn, and when it's checked to us on the river, and we have king high, there's only one move we're going to make, and that is of course bluff. We win the pot, and of course we show the bluff. We are in the hijack with pocket 5s. We limp the straddle to £2. the button makes it £8. The small blind calls, and we come along for the ride, hoping to flop a set or something of that nature. We'll see a flop of 699, just check through. When the 7 comes on the turn and we pick up the straight draw, we check the button bets, £13. Small blind calls, and we're definitely not going anywhere at this point. We're obviously hoping to hit an 8 on the river. Won't be looking at raise because there are full houses out there. There's flushies that could potentially get there. So we're just going to play it safe for now. The river is absolutely no use to us whatsoever. We're now counterfeited if we were ahead against Ace-X. So the only way we can win this pot is to bet, and bet we do. We bet for £45 into a pot 64, about 2/3 roughly, repping the 6 or the 9. I think we play the hand exactly the same if we have the 6 or the 9. I think I have the 9s and 6s in my range as the limper. Ace-9, Ace-6, 6-5, 8-9, 9-10, those sort of hands. So we rep the boat. We bet £45, hoping to get ace high off of the hand, and we're very pleased to see not only the button fold but the small blind fold, and the dealer pushes the pot our way. When the early position raises to £6 and we're in the small blind looking down at ace queen off, we put in the 3-bet to £16 because we ain't scared of this guy. He raises more times than Ron Jeremy, and yeah, he looks at his cards. He decides he's going to come along for the ride. He makes the call. He wants to see a flop, as do we, and let's see if we can hit an ace. Fingers crossed. Here we go. There it is, ace jack 6. We put in the c-bet, which we would do with most of our hands, £17. He makes the call. And at this stage, we're putting him on an ace. However, when we see it turn, we check it back for pot control and to make us look weak, hoping that he tries to bluff the river. River comes to 7. He thinks for a bit. I think for a bit because I'm first to act, sorry, and I go ahead and bet. It's just under half pot. It's probably not greedy enough. I think I could go bigger here and get paid by a lot of worse aces. He makes a quick call. He does in fact turn over ace 10. So I think we could definitely have gone bigger here. So I'm not overly happy with that hand. Happy with the check on the turn, but I think I should have gone a lot bigger on the river. Looks like I'm trying to steal it. But nonetheless, grateful to take down the pot from 2022 Ron Jeremy. I should have bet time. I was going to take Rodrigo. Okay, this is a fun one. Buckle up. First of all, please do not adjust your sets. Yes, we have 4 does. Yes, we've just 3-betted. The reason is we're on the button. We're playing the button game. So every time the button moves, the button puts a pound on it. And obviously you can win that button if you win the pot. So yeah, we're getting a bit loosey-goosey here with 4 does. We flop bottom pair and open-ended. However, we check back the turn to make it look like we've got a hand like ace king or ace queen.
We've got 5-3.
Bink, look at that magical turn card. We actually turned the straight. Just incredible. It really is. Certainly with 2 flush draws out there, we're going to be charging. And we go ahead and bet.
You don't have 5-3. You don't need that 5-3.
Yeah, we bet £15 and charging the draws, charging the overpairs,
It's your range.
pocket 8s, pocket 9s,
Oh, give me a
7s.
4 one time.
That's right.
He makes the call. We'll see a diamond on the river, not the best card because it brings up a flush. But I don't think he has a flush here because he wouldn't have checked it to me. So we go for value and we bet £40. He quickly calls, we quickly turn over our straight and we are good.
The worst turn.
Definitely think it could have gone a bit bigger here.
Oh, yeah.
Could have bet the flop, but happy to take down the pot.
2-4. Do you take out the 3-bet pot?
I'm nearly 4-bet pre-flop as well.
So straight to the turn on this one. We got pocket 5s. We're open-ended. There's £33 in the pot. We bet 30. Our opponent calls, the same opponent that just called us with the hand when we had 2-4. Hoping for a nice river, preferably an ace or a 6, to give us the essential nuts. Hoping for no flushes to come in. Sure enough,
I don't know if that's a good card for me or
we don't
not.
actually make it straight, but we actually make a set. And when he checks to me, I just decide to go for some thin value, super thin value, and bet £10. And he very quickly makes the call. We show our set, and we're good. We take down another near on £100 pot. So another interesting hand. We limp the straddle with 3 just suited. The button raises. The button's raised a lot. He's been raised more times than Titanic. So we make the call. We hit the flop, albeit bottom pair. He goes ahead and checks the flop back. So we go straight to the turn card, which you'll see in a moment. However, I'm just putting up the graphics here for the flop, which is just about to be dealt. And I'm going to let you listen to the audio for the rest of the hand. And he puts me in a really tough spot on the river. I basically say to myself on the turn, when it comes to spade, I convince myself that he's picked up a flush draw, because this is when he starts to bet. I think if I had a hand like ace king, he would have bet the flop. So yeah, I'm thinking flush draws. I don't think the 5 should help his range. However, it's a strange part to start betting, unless he's got a hand like pocket kings and he's just trying to build the pot up. So yeah, I decide at this point, unless an ace or a spade comes, I'm probably going to call any bet regardless of the size. But I'll let you listen to the audio from here on.
Bet 65.
Do you want me to call? Hello guys, with better lighting and a better angle, here we are for the recap of the hands. We're inside the casino restaurant, as you can see, and it was a good session. Overall, it was a good session. Without giving too much away, recapping on the hands that you saw part 1, we actually lost very few pots really. It went well. It was a good session. We started off with 110, we quickly ran it up to 200. In terms of the hands, I think the 10-7 hand was okay. I played that all right. The Jack 4 suited hand where I turned the flush Not happy with that. I got too greedy, bet too much on the river, so not happy with the way I played that one. The pocket fives, happy with the way I played that. It was a nice bluff. King 7 was a nice bluff, happy with how I played that one. The 4 deuce hand, I think I could have gone bigger. Again, sized up, gone for more value. I think I wasn't greedy enough on that one. If you're going to 3-bet 4 deuce pre-flop and then turn the straight, you really need to be going for value, more value. Because all I was losing to was a flush, and shouldn't really be scared of a flush when he checks the river to me. So yeah, definitely missed value. I think I could have bet flop when I flopped open-ended. So not happy with the way I played that one. Other than that, yeah, pretty happy really. So it's a case of now, did I call or did I fold on that last hand of the session there? What would you do? What did I do? What did he have? What was he betting with? You'll have to watch part 2 to find out. In the meantime, stay lucky, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.